little crafters. Welcome to the Crafty Corner. I'm Miss Lisa and I have a craft for you today. Go gather your supplies and let's make a little cute craft. It is football season. Well, it's almost over, but we're going to be making a little football. Thanksgiving is often a time when we like to play football, and so we are going to make this cute little football sitting in the grass. So when you come down to the library, you're going to get a packet, and in your packet you are going to have a football template, some eyes, some white paper, and some green. And so what we're going to do, the very first thing, is you are going to cut out your football, and I've already done that. And you're going to want to cut out the eyes, and you can use just the black part or you can use the whole entire eye. So I know footballs don't have eyes in real life, but this just makes him cute and sort of gives him a personality to draw, to glue some eyes on there. So you're going to want to cut everything out first. So that's what we're doing. And once I have my eye cut out, you can decide where you want to put him. But I would suggest you don't glue him just yet because we need to put the lines on the football before you decide where the eyes are going to go. So most footballs have some two white lines here, like the book I have right here. You can see that there's the lines and then there's the laces here. So that's what we're trying to mimic. So I am going to cut a strip of paper, and it's about 1/2 of an inch wide. I'm going to cut 2 of them, and I'm just eyeballing it because that's probably pretty good. And we're just going to lay those on both sides of our football a little bit of the way in. And so I'm just going to take your glue stick now, make a line of glue, and stick that down. And it's hanging off the football, as you'll notice. And so once it's glued on there, we're going to turn it over. I'm going to take my eyeballs off. I'm going to turn it over and trim off that extra white. Now the next step is to go ahead and cut out the laces. And to make the laces, we're just going to want to have some really thin strips of paper. So I'm just going to go in here and make some strips of paper that are about the same size. If they're not, that's okay. But just try to make some nice thin strips of paper. Let's see, I think probably about 3 of them will be enough. So determine what part is the top of your football, and you're going to lay the strip this way, and then with the other strips of paper, I'm going to lay them on top of each other and cut them about an inch long so that we have the little laces for the football. I'm not sure how many we need, and this is too long because we don't want it touching the white part of our football. So that's probably pretty good. Put the glue on it, on that strip of paper, and then we're going to put the glue on these little strips and have it come across as the laces. You know what? I think that's too long. So I'm going to come and pull that one off. And I'm going to trim all my little laces so that they're a little shorter. So 1 inch is probably about too long. So that looks a little better. So sometimes when you're crafting, you sort of change it up as you go a little bit, and that's okay. So I'm going to put these laces across here. I bet a lot of you people who are watching, you kiddos out there, I bet you play football. Or you might go to our home Spartan games, and that one's too short. So I'm going to pull that one off. All right. And as you can see, they're not all the same size, they're not all the same width, but that's what gives it character. So we're good on this. We're good. And we're going to put one more, I think, should be able to finish it up. Right there like that. Now, there's also like some squiggly lines around the laces that you can add in. Now that those are in, you can decide where your eyeballs are going to go. So then I'm going to put my eyes, depending on which way you want them to look. So I'm just going to have my eyeballs just looking straight up, like this. I put the glue stick should work just fine on the back. Okay, and then make him happy and give him a little smile. Now we're going to set the happy football in the grass. So we can glue that down. White glue would work, but so will glue stick. You just have to use a lot of it here to cover, and only the little bottom portion of your football, not the whole back. It's only a part of it is going to be sitting in the grass. Now, the last thing that we're going to do is take a ruler, and we're going to mark off every inch on our football, or I'm sorry, in the grass, so that we can make the yard lines for the football. So what I had done on mine originally was draw like a short line. So I'm going to just draw a bunch of, I'm going to go every other one and draw the shorter lines. And then I'm going to draw some longer lines. Now, if you understand football more than I do, you might want to actually like write in some of the numbers. I know there's like a 50-yard line and a 30-yard line and a 20-yard line. So that might be what you want to add in. And then if you wanted to, you could even add in a few more lines to make it more decorative. And that's all we're going to be doing today, boys and girls. I think he's quite adorable. And so here is our football craft. Come on down to the library and grab a packet. Thank you so much for watching the Crafty Corner. I'm Miss Lisa, and I will see you again next week for another craft. Bye, friends.